All right, folks, my kids have told me I need to record some of my cooking, so I'm going to try to do that. We're going to make some spicy shrimp in a pasta, kind of making it up as we go, so I don't really have measurements, but it's kind of an idea and a suggestion. So I've already jumped ahead before we started this to make the sauce that's going to go into the pasta. I'll show you what I did though. This is the sauce, and I've still got to finish mixing that up with a whisk or with a spoon or a fork or whatever you got handy. You don't want to use average mayo, use good mayo, Duke's or Sours. Hot sauce. You can do a little ketchup to sweeten it. You can use a little Tabasco. Sriracha is a big hit. And then whatever else you like to go in it to make it better, you'll know it when you taste it. And so you want a consistency that's kind of creamy, like that. Now, I gotta do some prep work on the veg, because we're gonna saute some vegetables to go into this dish. And so, gotta turn these into small pieces. All right, be right back. We've chopped up onion, bell pepper. Make it as small as you want. There's no rhyme or reason. We need to get some garlic into it, so you want to mash your garlic because it comes apart. The skins will come off easy if you smash it first. That one's been around a little longer. That's okay. Look at that, comes right off. You gotta have a debris field for all your debris to go to. Mind your knife if you're dealing with a sharp knife. There's no real rule. We're going to cut these up as fine as we can real quick because we're going to saute them. And once we saute them, it's going to cook apart because garlic turns to mush once you get it hot. Look at that. All right. Ready. All right. We're cooking some fettuccine tonight for this. That is enough for 3 good servings. About as big as a quarter, but it'll blow up once you put it in. There you go. And if you break it, it's not as much fun because you want to spiral it up because it holds better sauce that way. Anyway, so we'll come back in just a minute once we're at the next step. So my videographer, Grayson, says that if I don't make a mess on my shirt, I'm not cooking right. So I did. Anyway, we're about to do one more thing for this sauce. A little bit of crushed red pepper. Can you see that? Mm-hmm. Just a healthy pinch and a dash of, this is lime juice, that will add a lot of flavor and thin this out to where it will spread better in the noodles. So after you spread it a little bit like this, you taste it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, add something to it. You want a consistency that's going to drip off your finger a little bit when you taste it, because you don't want it so gloopy that it clogs up. So don't let it be like mayo. Let it be like something thinner. So we got a sauce now. Now we got shrimp. You want them peeled and deveined or just peeled. Nothing wrong with having them with the veins in if you don't mind it. Some people are funny like that. You want some paprika. I don't like lids, so we're going to dump that off. We need enough paprika to do the job. A little olive oil. Find your favorite kind. You can get it off the shelf, or you can go down and get something specific. I think this is the Lecchino, because I can be an olive oil snob. And that's a little garlic, onion powder, and white pepper. We got garlic already in the saute, so that's going to take care of getting the garlic in. So that's what I'm going to put the shrimp into, and literally do that. Rinse the shrimp if you've had them for more than a day or so, because you need to get some of the goo off that will just accumulate from them sitting in the fridge. Coat them good like that. Make it messy, but coat them good like that, because when you cook them in the pan, you want every one of them to have their own flavor. And there's no magic to this. You just want to have enough seasoning so that all of them end up looking the color of your sauce. That way you know you coated all of them. If they're pale, then you didn't put enough seasoning in there. Look at that. All right, so your saute is ready when you got little brown edges on everything. They're glistening. No rhyme or reason, just keep stirring them until they're cooked. They should be a little bit softer when you started, and that char will add a lot of flavor once you mix them in with the pasta. So your pasta, fettuccine for instance, you can tell when it's ready because it should be translucent. See how that has different texture to it? Not quite done. If you're in college, you throw it against the cabinet and see if it sticks, but we're past college, so I'm not allowed to do that anymore. So anyway, we're almost there. You also just peel off a piece and taste it, and you'll know if it's tender, it's ready. So the sauté is ready. Shrimp have been seasoned, so they all look the same. They're good and dark. We're just going to add them in and start stirring. And you don't want anybody to spend too much time on the bottom or the top. And so spread them out. Medium heat in a deep enough skillet where you won't spill it all. And let them set up for probably a minute. And then come back and do it again. Alright, we'll come back in a minute. So, no rhyme or reason on the size shrimp. Smaller shrimp cook faster, so you don't want the big guys for this recipe. Also, we had a lot of shrimp left over from this weekend, so it's a little heavy on the shrimp, but it's going to be really good. So, this is what it looks like after about 3 minutes of saute. Shrimp cooks real fast. So once you get it like that, we'll turn it off and let it sit while your pasta finishes up, because the pasta is going to cook it when you put it in there anyway, because pasta stays pretty hot for a little while. So we're about to drain the pasta, and then I'll show you the next step. We've got pasta that's cooked in here. I'm about to take all the shrimp, and it goes into the pasta. A little disproportionate. That would be about right. We're going to go over the top though because, well, we're making a lot. This is leftover clean out the fridge kind of dish. All right. So now, use tongs, and you're going to mix it up and pull a lot of that pasta up on top. Now, you could stop right there because the seasoning on the shrimp is enough to make this pretty tasty. So Grayson, are we going to stop with just this sauce?
No.
No, we're going to keep going. So, now, it's a matter of choice. You see how much we got? That's a lot. We don't need all of it. Use what you want. So we're going to pour this over enough to saturate the noodles. You're making this up as you go, so it doesn't really matter. Also, you're going to get it on your shirt, so wear an apron if you care what you're wearing. Now, what you've done is you've coated everything with it so that the shrimp bring whatever flavor you put in the pan into here, and then the mix that you made of a sauce hooks up. You mix it together in the main bowl so that the sauce and the pasta can what they call marry, so that it's all mixed in together and you get the flavors. Leave it there while you get your plates out, get your wine out, get whatever you got out, and after that you're going to have super spicy shrimp. Cheers.
Cheers.
So there it is. Spicy shrimp with fettuccine. It's enough to impress your mama, impress your date, or just impress the guys that come over to eat. So enjoy.